Welcome to my humble abode. Today, I'm going to figure out if liquids are acids or bases. For my pH natural indicator, I'm going to use a turnip. Okay, for this experiment, we need a pH indicator solution. So I'm going to use a plate, some coffee filters, a measuring cup, a turnip, which is going to determine whether liquids are acids or bases, a knife, and a pot for boiling, and the distilled water, which I will mix with the turnip. So now I've just about finished cutting up my turnip, and I've measured out 1/4 of a liter of distilled water. So I'm going to pour it into my pot and add the turnip. Skin. Alright, now let's just bring this mixture to a boil. The turnip is done, and I'm going to use this coffee filter to filter out the turnip from the liquid. So I'm just going to pour it. Ah, yes. Okay. Okay, this is my pH natural indicator for turnip, and as you can see, if a liquid turns red or purple, it is a strong acid or an acid, and if it turns blue or turquoise, then it's neutral. If, however, a liquid turns green, then it is a base. Alright, let's move on to our liquids that I'm going to test. First I have this perfume, some facial toner, some Windex window cleaner, some deodorant, nail polish remover, sunscreen, nose drops, bubble stuff, Listerine, mouthwash, and some glue that I have mixed with distilled water. This is the turnip pH indicator, and I've added some to each liquid, as you can see. Here, the first is this perfume, which turned a nice turquoise. Here, so it's neutral. Here, this is facial toner that has turned blue, so it's also neutral. And so next is Windex, the window cleaner, which has turned a strong minty green, and so it's very basic. This is some deodorant, which has turned a kind of turquoise as well, meaning it's neutral. This was nail polish remover, and it's turned a slight red, indicating that it's an acid. This sunscreen has turned a slight purplish color, and so it it's slightly acidic. Here. Moving on, this is bubble stuff, and it is also turned a green, so it's also basic. Next we have a mouthwash, also green, so it is also a basic, fancy that. And we have the nose drops that are a slight turquoise shade, so meaning it's neutral. My last liquid, it was glue, which I mixed with the turnip, and it has turned a slight green. So it's here. It's kind of between turquoise and green, and it's a base. Okay, I've just finished my experiment, and to begin with, I just want to remind you that my question was whether certain liquids were acids or bases. My hypothesis is that these liquids, when combined with turnip, would turn the colors, indicating if they were an acid or base or neutral. I think my hypothesis was supported by my solution because all of the liquids did turn colors, although they weren't as intense as my scale showed, which once again I got from www.wizig.com. And so I think that went well. In terms of problems, I think I did have a problem finding information on the internet because I could really only use this one website, www.wizig.com. Okay, in terms of the procedure, I did have one problem because I started the experiment with tomato juice, which wasn't a strong enough indicator for the liquids, and so I had to start over with turnips. But otherwise, there weren't any other complications. I think if I perform this experiment again, I will learn from my mistakes. I think